Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 39 of Crusader Kings 2. We are so very close to forming the Empire of Britannia. We have 79% of the counties that we need because we just had the option of usurping a duchy over here in Ireland, and we took a massive amount of land from that. So we basically just need one more province. We just need somewhere that we can declare a legitimate war on, where we will actually get land for ourselves and where we don't have a truce. I mean, of course, we could just go ahead and break a truce if we wanted to. We don't have any truces over here with this guy, but we can't claim anything for ourselves directly. We could be claiming for other people, which might work. We can't go to war against this guy yet because we do have a truce up until, well, it's another 7 years, so we can't really do anything there. So with that in mind... let us go and get our retinues up here, and then we will see if we can go and declare this war. Let's make sure we make this, make sure our retinue has people on every single flank. We still can't nominate the successor that we'd like to nominate for Wales, which would be the same guy that we've got for England and Scotland. Let the guy rot, for I do not care. So we're going to go and try and take this bite out of Cornwall if it will work. So what I'm going to do here, you need to be sat there, I suppose. What we're going to do is we're going to declare a war, and we could take, actually Devon might be the better answer, although Devon's being sacked by somebody else right now, so that possibly isn't going to help. Although if this is one of our guys, this is a Duke, no, it's Wales. Okay, let's go on this claim then. We'll see what happens. We might be able to make them into a vassal, even if the land doesn't flip straight over to us. We'll see what happens. There's a fairly big Cornish army over here that I'm not directly having to deal with. If it looks like they're coming over towards me, I might just give them the... They've actually got quite a few troops there, now I come to think about it. What have we got here? Titles can be created. He's actually coming our way, which is not surprising. Okay, that's fine. Let us go ahead and start raising up some vassal levies then. So we want to raise up all of our vassal levies. These guys, we're going to disband them all, because we don't want them to be caught out by this roving army. All of these guys we're going to try and put together over here. Hopefully he won't catch any of them. These guys that are all up here, we will put you together as a separate unit for now. And... I guess actually, no, I guess we could take all of these guys and get them over there to reinforce the retinues. It might not be enough. It might be too slow. I'll keep my eye and see how long it's going to take this army to get here. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that. Let's just get all of these guys to form up in Galloway. That should be enough. And we'll go and jump on as much of their stuff as possible. And obviously Devon is already getting sieged out, and they are... Oh no, that war just ended for some random reason. Our CB is no longer valid, which is unfortunate. We can't declare war on him because we have raised levies, so you're going to stop there. And make sure everyone's in our own territory. They are. Let us go and dismiss the levies. Well, that was annoying, wasn't it? So, if I was to declare war on you now... Oh, well, I still have options to take Devon, but somebody else is already sieging that. So, I know if I start that war, that's going to end inconclusively. So, there's absolutely no point in me even trying. Still like to be able to take that province. If you could just hurry up a little bit and get that claim over there and allow me to try and grab that, that'd be swell. But I don't think that's going to happen. And so we've got this truce with you until 609. I mean, 906. We could break it. It'll cost us 2,000 prestige almost, but that's not the thing that worries me. It's the minus 25 opinion of all of the Christians, which certainly makes it more difficult in trying to keep the nation together. Let's put it that way. So what could we try and do? We could form York. That's not going to make a difference. Now, I think Leinster is only those 2 counties, so making that duchy won't help us. Yeah, that's not going to help us either. Righteous imprisonment, not too bothered about you. And we've got that claim, but we can't press it because, of course, we are having problems with truces and stuff. We need whatever this war is here to hurry up and end. It's at 33% in favour of the King of Wales, so maybe he's going to go and take Devon. But we just literally need one more province. Once we get that last county, we should be sorted. Still got these raiders around. Let's go ahead and just use our retinues to clear off some of the raiders. We are managing to rebuild our fortune, which is quite nice. It'd be fantastic if our Chancellor would hurry up and get that claim over there. It's been taking a very long time to try and get that sorted. Not particularly happy about that. What we could do, of course, is we could try and kill him off. Because if we did kill him off, then there would be a new ruler of Wales, and we would not have a truce with said new ruler of Wales. Obviously, there's a chance we can get caught. What is the available plot power? Who would be willing to come in? Not really anybody. Couple of people we could get in. 16, a 12. Yeah, not really enough people to risk getting caught, unfortunately. Well, that's not good. We did manage to win that battle up there. We only lost a few of our troops. We'll come down and try and save Kent, but there's a good chance that they'll be gone by the time that we get there. So things are going generally well for us so far. And what we'd like to do is just have a look and see. There was that kid. Oh, you hate us, don't you? You're the Duchy of Essex. Well, I can't really do anything about that. Some of these guys don't like me all that much. That's fine. I guess what we could do is we could have a feast or a summer fair or a grand hunt or something like that. And the feast would probably be better. What's it got to be? Month has to be at least November. So we'll have one of those. Some plots going on. Fantastic. And you're not going to end that, are you? No. So who are you? A random shaman planning to kill my son. Unfortunate, but not an awful lot we can do. What were we looking at? Feast. We're in September. We need November. It'll allow some time to pass while we're waiting for some truces to expire. And our retinues are still working their way down to Kent. There's October. As we listen to the Christmas music because, you know, Paradox games. And November. There we go. Let's get that sorted out. And get another... Oh, so many pop-ups. No, spend the gold. Spend the gold. You want to send out the marshal? Send out my son. Send out the marshal. You watch him get hurt or killed or something. We do need more commanders. Let's keep doing that. I just need one excuse to be able to take one province from somebody and then we're done. There we go. That is that sorted. Let us go and... Yeah, that truce is going to take a while. We'll just spend enough. We don't have the option to spend lavishly because I don't have very high stewardship. So... Still nothing we can grab yet. We'll invite everybody. Hopefully this will improve some opinions. We knew there were going to be a few that wouldn't turn up. That's always the downside of attempting that. And we have lost our marshal. What happened to him? Just made you a commander. You're going to be the new marshal. You're going to be training troops up here. Keep them nice and high. We don't seem to have many decent people in our court these days. It seems quite strange. How did our marshal die? Not even sure. So we shall carry on. Now, it does look like Cornwall are actually managing to do some damage to Wales. They do have quite a big army. This is the Cornish army up here. I don't know where Wales's army is. Oh, there's Wales' army. They only got 212 men over here now. So that is quite an interesting thing. There's some people we've upset. That is fine. Gain some prestige there. Okay, a few more people liking us. Successor nomination is still Wales. Let's just check everything else, what we've got going on over here. England is safe because it's our son. Scotland is safe, it's the same son. Wales is the one where we're having the problem. Ideally, we'd like Cenwulf, but I don't think we can vote him in. I'm not too sure what the reasoning is behind that. I'm sure I'm missing something in terms of the game mechanics, but I've always been a little bit confused by this game. So that will have increased some opinions for a little while with a few people. It will certainly help with some of the stability. We shall saddle the horse again. We're 49 now. We're getting to that sort of point in life where things are a little bit risky. There are no vassal inheritance warnings at the moment, so that is fine. Still love to be able to take this province, just cannot do it. We need this war to hurry up and end, or we need to be able to get a Casus Belli against somebody else that we can actually use. Because the only ones we've got at the moment are people that we have truces with. What is this? Oh, you want a title. You want the Duchy of Kent. Yeah, sure. I don't need to hold the Duchy of Kent. I hold quite... Look, I've gone grey-haired now. That aged quick. I already hold 3 duchies. If you hold too many duchies, people start to dislike you. That could have been one of the reasons why we were getting some negative modifiers. Yeah, they've drastically improved now. I forgot about that. When you start usurping duchies, and you end up with duchies that are... what's the word? When you start ending up with more than, I think it's 3 duchies, people get to dislike you. Oh dear. So what's going to happen here? Nothing with the looks of things, that's all good. Now then, when I was looking at the diplomatic map mode, why were you in blue? Because you're down there for some reason. It's because you are the same person here. Yeah, we will be declaring war on you. If only it wasn't for that, because we've got this de jure claim here. If only it wasn't that truce. We're already in 901, we're getting there. This Chancellor is still really struggling to fabricate claims here. What are your chances? 15.78% yearly. Can we get a better Chancellor? Someone better than 16? The answer to that question is no, we can't. Well, that's unfortunate. So what do we need to grab now? What could we do? I mean, literally, these are the only options we've got. We've got nothing against Wales unless we can fabricate a claim against them. We've got a claim, a valid claim against Wales here, but we do need that truce to expire. And I don't think I can do anything against Cornwall, because I think we have... Oh, no, we do... Yeah, we've only got the one against Devon itself, which doesn't help, because we can't siege it, because it's already sieged out by Wales. So what could happen is the Welsh could take Devon, and then it'd just invalidate my war. So that doesn't help. We don't have enough of Ireland to create the Kingdom of Ireland, which would allow us to try and vassalise some of the others. Don't have quite enough there. I don't know. Maybe we do, actually. Kingdom of Ireland... Need 51%, we've got 46. So if we actually took one more province in Ireland, we'd be able to form the Kingdom of Ireland. But it's a bit pointless doing that anyway, because if we take one more province, we'll be able to form the Empire anyway. So that doesn't really help us. How is this war going on? It's now 47% in favour of the usurper. Lots of usurpers going on here. Which king is that? So you are defending against King Earmendred? Why can't people have easy to pronounce names? Oh, Hebrides. which is this one. So if we look at the religious map mode, yep, you've changed. We need to grab our guy here, send him off to do something useful. That will actually give us some more prestige, so it's worth it. Ah, that war has now ended, apparently. Well, it's not ended, but Devon is unsieged. You're still sieging out up there, though. Let's go and see if we can grab that ourselves. It's certainly something that we need to try and do. We do have claims on Devon. Let's go ahead and declare our war. I guess it doesn't matter which of these. Let's get the one for Wessex. We'll claim Devon for you. Remember what the difference is. If myself and this guy are of the same dynasty, or if I'm his de jure liege, it will become a vassal. So it might actually work. I'm not the de jure liege for any of these specifically. But you're my vassal, so you should be as well. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll declare that war. Are we now actually at war with... No, so what army is that? The army of Wales. Why are you hostile to me now? I don't know what's going on. Let's just make sure we've got some troops up. So let's go and raise our vassal levies. Let's get all of these guys together up here. Let's move these guys down here where it's probably a little bit safer. Let's get everyone who isn't the retinue over here. And get the retinue down to Devon. Okay, this might work. Also, may not work. Those are the two options. It'll either work or it won't. Yeah, they've got a big army down there. Actually, I need to be careful of that. So much so, in fact, I'm just going to go and move everybody else down there. You can stay up here. Yeah, you guys, you stay there. Everybody else, you're going to go down and sort of make that safe. We might be able to do this. It's looking I'm going to say reasonable. You're my vassal, Duke of the Isles. We'll just leave that for a little while. We don't want any sort of upset or unnecessary problems to deal with right now. We would much rather just deal with the problems at hand. Let's go ahead and do that. We've got a nice big army down here now. We're going to group these guys up. I will wait for the other 1,000 men that are just about to come in there and reinforce. We might as well. Seems to make a lot of sense. There we go. Nice big army. I could wait for the rest of them, but I don't really see any point. We're just going to go in here and try and flatten the Cornish army. They can't really go anywhere because they're kind of stuck on the peninsula. And we have managed to keep the siege going over there, so that is good. We've won that battle. Let's get these guys up over here. I don't think we're sieging here. We are not. So let's just go and get everybody else up in there. We'll try and siege everything down at roughly the same time if we can. Try and get as much done as quickly as possible. I don't mind admitting I'll be glad when this campaign is over. It's taken a long time to actually get this to work. It's been very annoying. You guys should get insta-squished by this army because you're just going to run straight into them. We're actually sieging down Cornwall as well, aren't we? Yeah, that's fine. But 100%, we've actually done it already. Let's go and offer peace. So what happens? Okay, so that does change hands. It still isn't ours, unfortunately, which is what I was afraid of. But can we offer you vassalization? We can offer it. You will accept it. Eventually, at some point. There we go. Devon is now a part of England. Now, what that should mean, let's just get everybody else to England so we can drop the levies. We should now be able to go and create the Empire of Britannia. We need to control 80% of its de jure counties to create this title, and we control bang on 80%. We've got the prestige, we've got the piety, we've got the gold. Create. We have created the title of the Empire of Britannia. We are the Emperor. We can have 2 more commanders. It doesn't matter one little bit now about kingdoms, because even with the... Oh, we get a nice new little hat. Even if the kingdoms pass to somebody else, we still retain the empire. Now, it would be nice to try and grab all of the rest of this land, but we may be able to do it non-militaristically. So we're going to go over to our kinsman here in Wales, and we are going to... Well, we won't let us offer him vassalization, because he's not at peace. Okay, that's fine. We'll probably have that problem here. You will not accept my offer. What about Ireland? Will any of you? You will not. I was really hoping that all these guys would just go, yeah, sure. You will, which is nice. So I'm just going to go around anywhere that I can offer vassalization and do that. Let's go ahead and drop all of the levies. Still got our retinue here. We can probably have a much larger retinue now, to be honest. Yep, 3k. Let's go ahead and grab... What have we got here? Oh, great. I've got the Great Pox. What do we have? We have some archers, some lights. Could do with some more heavy cav, possibly. So let's go ahead and... Have we got one that's mainly heavy cav, possibly? Not really. We'll take another one of those, though, I think. That should take us up to our full amount. We'll get you guys to all join up. Well, we have managed to achieve what we set out to achieve, which was creating the Empire of Britannia. I could probably do a whole new video where I try and get all of the other counties to become a part of us, which would be nice. Title lost on succession. The following titles will be lost on succession. The Empire of Britannia. We'll go to the Duke of Lancaster now. Why is that? You should just go to my son, surely. Let's just see if we can actually get any of these. I probably won't go on and do another video now, because I have managed to create the Empire. It just would be nice if we could grab all the rest of the stuff. Let's go ahead and group all of you up. We could, of course, go straight in and change the law and make it so we can nominate people in. In fact, that is exactly what the law is, which is why it's going out of the family. We would like it to go to Senwolf, if it'll allow us to do that. Let's see if we can find him on the list. We actually can, so we can vote him in. A lot of people voting for... Oh, no, some of them are changing. Some of those things are moving around. Come on. Can we get any of you guys in? Why will you say no? Just because you're being awkward. Is Wales still involved in their war? Is that not finished yet? Very much like that to be over, if possible. You're still not at peace. Stop being at war. Who's he even fighting against, come to think of things? You are fighting against... Oh, you're fighting in an overseas war. So 81% though, so that might be over quite soon. And why wouldn't you accept again? I know you won't accept my offer, but why not? We could just go and declare war. We do have that truce now. I mean, we could technically declare war on any of these now. We should have de jure claims for the duchies. Yeah, we do have de jure claims. We could go ahead and fight for all of these. The problem... Well, it's not a problem. The point is now, any of this becomes particularly irrelevant. We've managed to form the empire, and providing we get enough people voting for ourselves and not for the other person, which is my son here. I mean, we could just go ahead and vote for him ourselves. He is our son. Oh, no, it's actually worked now. That should go away. Title lost in succession. The Kingdom of Scotland. Doesn't matter if we lose the Kingdom of Scotland, because it will still be part of the Empire. So that's fine. We've done it. We've actually gone and formed the Empire of Britannia. That was the plan all along. I was quite happy that I've managed to do that. It would have been nice if we could have just gone and tidied the map up, but I mean, the problem is it could take a long time doing that while we're waiting for people to get peace, and we could go and try and get some opinions to change, or we could just go in and just flat out attack people. It wouldn't take much to go and grab the rest of Ireland. There's only a few provinces left, but I'm happy with that overall. If we zoom out, we can see Britannia on the map. We have done it. We've managed to form Britannia, and then I can go off and play something else. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough of Crusader Kings 2. I know it's not been the smoothest run. It's certainly been quite frustrating in parts. I'm sure it's been just as frustrating to watch as it has been to play in some respects, but it just to show you sometimes that it's all down to luck. You can have a couple of untimely deaths that really mess things up for you, and then there are other times when things just go your way and you can inherit massive bits of land that just allow you to press claims. But certainly the one thing I dislike the most about Crusader Kings 2 is the war and CB system. The fact that without CBs are so hard to get, and you can't do anything without one, and even when you get a CB, you can only sometimes take a single province at once, and then you have to wait for the truce to expire before you can try and take another province. And sometimes you take a province and it's a claim for someone else, which means you fight a war, get into a truce, and then you still don't gain anything from it anyway. So it certainly has its issues, and I think in many respects the CB and peace treaty system in EU4 is much, much better. But this has been Crusader Kings 2. We started off as the Petty King of Mercia, which is basically the duchy in the middle of England. And we worked our way up. We formed the Kingdom of England, Kingdom of Scotland, and the Kingdom of Wales. And now we've managed to form the Empire of Britannia. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.